I just happened to be driving by this park, which has been on the watch list for being so stupid before, and you can see why. And I was told they fixed everything, and I don't see the water missing as much by far as I did. You'll recall that there were rivers going on, and they're very minor comparatively now. I don't have my light with me, I am remiss, but I will point out that this is not good watering practice, as evidenced by the yellow everywhere. And there are still spots, but they did a lot better. We could just hire some people that knew, whoa, so they didn't lie to me, which is what I've been saying in Santa Monica and LADWP, places where they have some authority. They are trying, but I would like to point out to the authorities once again that these are rotten yellow fields, and you're trying to grow stuff the wrong way and it doesn't want to be here, as evidenced by how yellow they are. And if we know that drip is the best way, why are we doing it that way? But I do applaud you for reducing the rivers. There were street rivers everywhere that there aren't now. You're still overwatering. This is what you got everywhere. You're watering yellow. There's no point to it. So why don't you go to the next step, which is A, learn how to grow stuff, and B, grow the right stuff instead of this like yellow mat, yellow and green interspersed mat, where it's okay in some places and mostly intertwined with dead. And I wish I had brought my proper lamps, but I was just on an errand. But I will say that it's a huge reduction in the water. And I have no doubt that if I were to stay here this whole time, I'm not going to see the rivers going down that I did previously. So that has to be applauded. Because if you remember last time, this was rivers everywhere. But in the true spirit of realism, we also have to point out how shitty these lawns look. And figure out better way. Seems to be a lot better ways of irrigating. This is a public park. It needs grass. They're doing a bang-up job of keeping it going at all, but for instance, maybe places that it doesn't grow, you do something else, or you employ better irrigation technology, put some science behind it, a little more, but not a bad job considering it was way it was possibly 1,000 times worse the last time we checked here. So kudos.